With the Reds and Cubs set to begin Game 3 of a 4-game set in just a few hours on Wednesday night, the story of the day has already been written. The Reds made a flurry of roster moves that included elevating Pierce Johnson from the bereavement list, optioning Chase Petty to AAA, sending Emilio Pagan to the 15-day IL, and transferring Brandon Williamson to the 60-day IL. But the biggest move of them all, selecting the contract of right-handed relief pitcher Tejay Antone. Antone's journey has been well documented. He underwent Tommy John surgery for the first time while in the minor leagues back in 2017. Fast forward to 2021, Antone faced a similar fate during his first full season in the major leagues. After a storybook comeback, Antone made the opening day roster in 2024 for the Cincinnati Reds, filling Antone and Reds fans with pure joy. Then disaster struck. On the first pitch of his fourth outing of the year, in April 7th game against the New York Mets, Antone immediately grabbed his right elbow. He began walking off the field before trainers and manager David Bell could even reach him. You could see the emotion on his face as he knew what had happened. With his head down, he grabbed his hat, headed down the tunnel towards the third Tommy John surgery. Many, including myself, assumed that this was the end of TJ's story as an MLB pitcher. Antone admitted himself that the injury put him on the brink of retirement. Instead, he persevered. He had the surgery. Outreach from kids drove him to keep pushing. A lot of kids reach out to me on Instagram that just had Tommy John surgery, Antone shared. There's just so much that I want to share with them. Antone returned to the Reds minor league system in August of 2025. He made 15 appearances before the season ended, and then in 2026, he was a non-roster invitee to spring training for the Reds. So far, he's made 12 appearances at Louisville. He's 1-1 with a 2.25 ERA over 12 innings pitched. Antone made headlines as he did not allow a hit over his first 6 appearances of the season. He's not allowed an earned run over his last 4 appearances. The journey isn't always linear. Antone has had to build trust in his arm, in his abilities. What I always tell kids, and I even have to tell myself this sometimes, trust is not a light switch. Trust is like a dimmer switch, Antone said. Trust is gained by doing it over and over and over and having success with it. And you gain a little bit of confidence every single time you do it successfully. I'm at the point now where I fully trust it. I'm not thinking about my arm. I'm thinking about how do I execute this pitch? Where am I trying to execute this pitch? Everything that I should be thinking about that's external, which is a really good spot to be in. On Wednesday, the Reds brought Tejay Antone back to the major leagues. Whether Antone gets into the game on Wednesday night or not, he is an inspiration for fans everywhere. And I, along with all of Reds Nation, will be pulling for TJ. For Chatterbox Reds, I'm Craig Sandlin. Go Reds. Go Tejay Antone.